Good morning, race fans, and welcome to the finals. Our first competitor is here, ready to rock and roll. Our judges are ready to roll. Please give the most thunderous applause for Miss Meg Skop.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Awesome. May I have my music, please? We all settled? Awesome. Time. Every year of competition, the most important question is, what coffee speaks to me? While searching for that answer, I've been drawn to a Kenyan coffee nearly every year. This year, I had the extraordinary opportunity of cupping an entire table of Kenyan coffees from the Othaya Cooperative, a Kenyan-run society known for its progressive business practices. The relationship between St. Frank Coffee Roasters and the Othaya Cooperative made this cupping table possible by directly linking the importer and producer, eliminating the need for an auction. This year, I want to take you through my process by diving deep into my journey with this coffee. We'll be tasting through multiple screen sizes from the same producing mill, Kuruthi, a factory located in the Nairi region of Kenya. Cupping so many Kenyan coffees was incredible, and that's where I discovered that Kuruthi had differences in flavor according to screen size. I've chosen 3 screen sizes that best display everything this coffee has to offer, and I'll be pairing one with each course. First, in your espresso course, we'll be tasting the AA, the largest screen size, which I have chosen for its balance on its own. Second, we'll taste AB in the milk course, which I have chosen for its lower density, higher solubility, and creaminess in milk. Lastly, in my signature drink, we'll be tasting the pea berry, the most concentrated form of this coffee. So let's get started on your espresso course. Kuruthi is a field blend of SL28, SL34, and Ruri 11. Grown at an elevation of 1,800 meters above sea level, this slows the cherry maturation, resulting in complex sugars, creating really beautiful and unique flavors. Kuruthi is a wash process, resulting in clean flavor. I'm brewing the AA at 18 grams in, 42 grams out, in 28 seconds. This ratio creates a bigger extraction, in turn tempering some of the bright acidity, which balances and clarifies the flavors. In other words, it's the tastiest this way. Dropping the temperature of my espresso increases the clarity of flavors, so please make your visual evaluation, but wait to taste. I'm going to stir your coffee with frozen spoons so you have an ideal flavor experience. So once again, hold off on tasting so I can stir your coffee for you. This coffee has a juicy texture, a medium light weight, and a pleasantly drying finish. You're going to taste pink grapefruit, black tea, and dried black currant. So once again, the tactile on this coffee is a juicy texture, a medium light weight, and a pleasantly drying finish. And those flavor calls are pink grapefruit, black tea, and dried black currant. So go ahead and enjoy.
Let's hear some hootin' and hollerin' for that espresso.
As I made my way down the cupping table, I then cupped Karuthi AB, the second largest screen size. This time, I tasted some richer aspects to the coffee, a creamy texture and some brown sugar sweetness, which I knew would be the perfect foundation to this milk course. When compared to the AA that you tasted in your first course, the AB is significantly less dense and more soluble, which required me to change my extraction to 18 grams in, 33 grams out in 25 seconds. The drinks I'll be making you today are made with an organic, full-fat milk. This milk is from a dairy cooperative with grass-fed, free-range cows. These cows produce a rich, protein-heavy milk, which brings out the natural sweetness of my espresso. I steam this milk to 130 degrees to achieve optimal sweetness. When I paired the AB with this milk, these two ingredients came together, with the AB's brown sugar sweetness complementing the creaminess of the milk to then become flavors of cheese Danish, shortbread cookie, and graham cracker. So once again, those flavor calls are cheese Danish, shortbread cookie, and graham cracker. I don't have any drinking instructions for these, just simply enjoy as I hand them out to you. Cheers. Yeah. Cheers. Enjoy. Cheers.
All right, make some noise for those milk drinks.
The last lot we are tasting would have been considered defective years ago. We're tasting the Karuthi pea berry. Pea berries are sorted like all the other cherries by density, so you don't even know it's just that single seed inside the cherry until the post-washing process. And we all know the rumors. Some say that single seed gets all the nutrients a normal 2-seed cherry would get, making the flavors super concentrated. This was proven on the cupping table. After tasting, I knew the concentrated flavors of the pea berry would work as the base of my signature drink. So I brewed the pea berry with the same input and output as the espresso course, but I went faster and coarser, stopping at 22 seconds. This ratio reduces bitterness and enhances acidity. Now I'm taking it a step further and I'm filtering my shots through an AeroPress. This is going to remove any insolubles, thus reducing viscosity and clarifying the espresso, making it the perfect texture for this beverage. Oops, excuse me. Now the pea berry had some red fruit qualities, so I decided to taste an array of red fruit. Plums, cherries, pomegranates, but soon realized I needed a concentrated version of these fruits, just like the concentrated flavors of the pea berry. So I found this plum shrub, which harmonized with the pea berry's inherent sweetness and acidity. I'm using 24 grams of plum shrub. Next, to build structure and add complexity, I made a botanical tea concentrate, which is comprised of lemongrass, tarragon, and spearmint. I made this concentrate by brewing at a 1:10 ratio, and I'm using 18 grams in my drink. Now I'm adding all of my ingredients to this rapid cooling pitcher, since these flavors are best experienced at a cool temperature. I chose this cooling pitcher instead of ice, so as not to dilute the flavors and to maximize texture. So, to open up all these concentrated flavors and add effervescence, I thought tonic water brings it all together. And what better tonic water to use other than elderflower to amplify my coffee's florality? I'll be using 104 grams of elderflower tonic in this drink. So up front, you're going to get an aroma of lilac florality. Then, as you sip this refreshing and effervescent beverage, you're going to taste tart green apple, juicy blackberry, and mint in the finish. So once again, on the nose, you're going to get a lilac florality. Then as you sip, you're going to get tart green apple, juicy blackberry, and mint in the finish. Cupping this coffee was a reminder of the complexity of coffee. I had an extremely varied sensory experience while cupping, and I wanted to bring that same experience to you today, judges. Enjoy. Cheers. Enjoy. Cheers. Enjoy.
All right, one last time for those signature drinks. Give it up.
Judges, I hope you've enjoyed this coffee as much as I have over the years. Thank you for embarking on this journey with me today. Time.
All right, Meg Skop! Yeah! Give it up for Meg Skop! Miss Independent herself, that's right. Good job. I hate to ask a dumb question, but like, how do you feel? It's all done. The weekend's done.
I feel good.
Good.
Yeah.
So we were talking earlier about how the relationship between the producer and St. Frank is what inspired a big portion of this routine. Do you want to share a little bit more about that relationship?
Yeah, St. Frank just has a really awesome model of how they build relationships with coffee producers. And it's very organic and meant to help the producer and get the most money that they can and the best experience that they can, which I think is a lot of times not thought about. And so it's really inspiring to me, and I just am a little bit emotionally attached to this coffee now.
Yeah, I love that. Something that you touched, I mean, a big portion of your routine was the filters that you were using to sift the coffee.
Yeah.
Was that a journey that you knew you wanted to take with that coffee, or was it as you were trying it that you realized that like filtering it out would give you more flavors that you were looking for in your courses?
So they were actually sorted, and then Kevin from St. Frank and I did a big, huge cupping table of Kenyan coffee. So it was more than just Karuthi. It was a ton, and it was all from the Othaya Cooperative. It was awesome. And so that's when I discovered, I like tasted them individually, and I was like, these taste different. And I was like, this is such a journey and an awesome thing. And I was like, definitely is like going to be such a fun thing to write about. So like when I came up with my script, it was just natural, and
Loved
it was awesome.
Yeah, it was a really awesome feature to hear about too.
Yeah.
And so another fun fact about Meg, you don't work in a coffee shop.
I don't.
You have a full-time job behind a computer. What was it like? Sorry, do you know what those kind of jobs are like? So what was it like preparing for barista competition outside of your big girl job?
I mean, it's a lot of time. I have to do my 9 to 5, and then I go and I train until midnight. I have to thank Jason, my coach, for being so willing to be up until 1 a.m. with me at his coffee shop. And like, I can never thank him enough for those sleepless nights.
And just going into it, is there anyone else you want to give some shout outs? You know, it takes a village for all of this.
Definitely.
So who's all out there for you?
St. Frank is awesome. The team at Oatly has been so supportive. My best friend Rachel, my boyfriend Reef is a coffee genius, has been so helpful. My coach Jason. But yeah.
Oh, Meg, what a pleasure. It was great to watch your routine. You were thoughtful, clean, concise. I learned a lot from you. Everyone was very excited to see you. Good luck.
Thank you.
This is Meg. Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to take a quick break, but our sponsors have something to say, so listen to them and we'll be right back.